Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody. This video is for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius north node, or south node in Sagittarius, there's a big possibility you're going to resonate with these messages. If you do not, go and watch one of the other placements or signs in the placements that I had just mentioned. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started, Sagittarius. We have the full moon that is coming on the 10th of this month. And that is what we're doing. We're tapping into that moon's energy and seeing how it is affecting you, Sagittarius. How is the full moon affecting Sagittarius? Now, mind you, you're going to start feeling the full moon's energies 3 to 4 days before the moon and 3 to 4 days after the moon. So take that into consideration. Alright, so how is the full moon affecting Sagittarius? Conclusions are within reach. So things are concluding. Things are concluding. Profound cycles are about to conclude. We have the full moon eclipse, which we do have eclipses coming at the end of the year. I think one is in November. The other one could very well be in December in your time frame, Sagittarius. I'm not up. I'm not exactly sure. But when the full moon eclipse happens, conclusions will be reached. And I feel like the full moon right now is what we're talking about, is the full moon that is happening, that whatever needs to conclude is definitely within the reach within this full moon energy for you, Sagittarius. So I feel like you're about to complete profound cycles. So let's go ahead and see what Sagittarius's energy looks like. Because we are doing the month of September with the runes, I figured I would bring out the witch runes cards that I made. So Sagittarius's energy this week around the full moon time for Sagittarius. Okay, so we have female, a healer, creativity, home, nurture, and feminine abilities. So we are talking about the full moon. The full moon is a feminine energy. So it's about concluding things within your heart, because home is where the heart is. It's about becoming more nurturing. It's about tapping into some creative talents, even perhaps that you have, Sagittarius. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull. We are going to use my Oracle of the Crows decks and use them as a crystal ball, but they're card versions. So give me a look into Sagittarius. Okay, so we have somebody saying, come here. Come here. Whether it's you, Sagittarius, come here, woman. Come here. You are home to me. So somebody could be calling you in, Sagittarius, is what I see here. So we're going to pull another card from my other deck. Another card from my other deck for Sagittarius. Let's take a look into that crystal ball for Sagittarius. One card, please. I'll look into the crystal ball for Sagittarius. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's definitely about, there could be some mirroring happening here for you, Sagittarius. A female, because we have a female here, who could be mirroring something to you. Also too, Sagittarius, this is about reflecting within your own emotions, within your feminine side, and concluding things that needs to be healed. So I really feel like you're being called, like Spirit is calling you in. Come here, Sagittarius, come here, because this full moon is about reflection, right? It's about reflection within the roots of things that were instilled within us, right, Sagittarius? So you could very well be a female who is doing this reflection, or for those of you This could also be just reflecting within your feminine side and concluding what needs to be healed, like doing some healing work, feeling at home within your feminine side as well. And I feel like this full moon is calling you in, Sagittarius. Come here. Come here. I'm going to show you that things are definitely within reach. You can conclude, right? You can conclude and feel at home within your heart, within your sacral chakra. Is really what I'm feeling. Sacral chakra, because that is your feminine chakra. The sacral chakra is about creativity. It's about your sensual side. So feeling at home within your desires, your sensuality, about maybe calling somebody in towards you and having that intimacy. Okay? Intimacy doesn't have to be sexual. Intimacy can be intimate as in reaching deep down within that innermost self and pulling things out and sharing them and being vulnerable with another person. Okay? So let's go ahead. For some of you, it could very well be about sensuality. All right. So what is happening spiritually for Sagittarius over the full moon? Okay. So we have return, belonging, and guiding light. So spiritually, I feel like you're seeing the light of a situation. Spiritually, you are being guided by a light, perhaps a female person who is reflecting back to you, right? Reflecting back to you. We belong, right? You belong in your heart space, or perhaps we belong together is something that I am feeling as well. All right. I forgot to pull a love card, so let's go ahead and pull a love card now for Sagittarius. Yeah, phantom lover, fantasizing. So for some of you, you could very well be fantasizing about this person. You could be seeing their light. They could be reflecting their light to you. And you very well could be seeing that light that is being reflected to you. And you are starting, maybe concluding this fantasy. I feel for some of you could be having dreams. If you're hearing that buzzing, it's my phone going off in the background. Never fails. Alright, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and pull. What is a sign that Spirit is showing you? What is a sign that Spirit is showing you, Sagittarius? Yeah, look at that. Violet. Intuitive, spiritual, and self-aware. So you are, Sagittarius, you're very, very, very aware of this light that is pulling you towards another person. You're very aware of what needs to be healed within your sacral chakra. Because here you are fantasizing about this person. You are definitely fantasizing about this person. And you're being pulled intuitively towards their light is what I see here. Alright, so let's pull a final message for Sagittarius. What is the most important thing that Sagittarius needs to know about this full moon? What's the most important thing that Sagittarius needs to know about this full moon? For those Sagittariuses who are already with somebody, it's about concluding something within yourself, perhaps concluding your healing abilities, so that you can become aware of your own personal light is what I feel. For those of you who are already in a relationship. For others of you, this is definitely about a relationship with another person. So, all right. So the most important thing that Sagittarius needs to know about this full moon is to give zero. Give zero. You're giving too many fucks. Give zero. So it has something to do with maybe you're given too many maybe you're given too much into this. Maybe you are it's peak 2, which is about your heart space. So they want you to give zero to perhaps maybe somebody whom is trying to pull you in, that it is like they're not going to be around, right? They're not going to be around. And I feel like you may have to make a decision between two different females or two different people here as well. And one of them, they is just part of a fantasy world. So you don't need to give into this fantasy world, is what I feel. They're telling you to reflect within yourself, right? Reflect within yourself. Find your own personal light and become aware of how perhaps you draw people towards you. And then conclude the ones whom don't align with you, okay? So that is for those of you who this is talking about a relationship. For others of you, it's about reflecting, right? Reflecting within yourself, concluding and healing and giving zeros to, it's about taking care of yourself. It's about nurturing yourself and not allowing somebody else to take your power away, take your energy away. So please, Sagittarius, take what resonates. You're aware of who is pulling on your energy. You're a very spiritual person, and you are at home within yourself. You know where you belong within yourself. But I feel like for some of you, you need to conclude the people who draw your energy away. Go within, reflect on within yourself and within your emotions. And I feel for some of you, only give to the people who give back, right? But it's mostly about taking care of yourself, right? And concluding things that steal your energy away. Thank you for watching, Sagittarius, and have a blessed week.